Hello ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, welcome back to another episode of the Tassie Devils AFL Evo 2 Coach Career Series. Round 16 at the Adelaide Oval. The Devils are taking on the 14th placed Port Adelaide. Speaking of Port Adelaide, here's the team. And here's the Devils team, no changes. Once again, I know there's a lot of people out there pushing for me to put Ben King back into the team, but I'm just not sure who to bring him in for. And I don't think I can put him straight onto the bench because that will leave me with a key forward, a forward and two mids on the bench. It just doesn't sit well with me. But anyway, the Devils, out they come. Here come Port Adelaide. As I said, 14th on the ladder. They were the minor premiers last season. And they made the grand final. They got beaten by the Tigers. But at the moment, they don't look like they're going to make finals. So, toss of the coin. Is that Stephen Martin in the middle, I think? Looks like him. Anyway, toss of the coin. And Rewalt wins the toss. Elects to go to the hillside of the Adelaide Oval. So, we're all set to go. This is Thursday night footy, I think it is. Port Adelaide taking on the Devils. We're undefeated away from home. Can we keep that intact? Let's find out. Spoil was very good. Now Weller out the back. Weller's off here. He handballs it over to a teammate who goes to Took Miller. Now Took Miller just boots it inside 50. Papali's going to get the free kick. Hamish Hartlett, unrealistic attempt from him. Oh, look at this. There's someone all by themselves. It's Robbo. Good on you, Robbo. He pops up in defence. He pops up in the forward line. He pops up everywhere. And this for his first goal of the match. The first goal of the match, I should say. And Robbo slots it through the diddly-do, and the Devils have the first. Oh, well done, Noah Anderson. That's a great mark. Oh, dear, I was trying to handball it over the top. Oh, and Sutcliffe has kicked it into the open goal. It's bounced through. Point the difference. Ball back into play. Oh, Watts is having a go in the ruck for us today when Gawn's not. Now that kick somehow gets to Brown. Not really sure how I got that kick away, to be honest. But anyway, with 10 seconds to go on the clock, or 9 seconds now, Brown has a chance to extend the lead. And he's got it. Come on, Devils. So back in the middle, 7 seconds to go. Not sure if I like Watts in the ruck, to be honest. I think I might change it back to Kolodjasny. Sorry to the old mate who made that suggestion. I'm just not liking it at early stages. But anyway, Devils leading by 7 points at the first break. Here goes Port Adelaide. Now, what the hell has happened there? Somehow the ball has ended out the back, and Port Adelaide have had lots of numbers out the back. Oh, well done. That's beautiful. Now, Greenwood can get it to Gawn. Oh, look at Gawn go. Go all the way, Gawn. I tell you what, he hasn't gone all the way, but Rewalt's there, and Rewalt had the front spot to mark it, and that's exactly what he did. And this to put it back out to 7 points. Should get it. He does. Come on, Devils. Let's take this game away from the power. Well done, Kolodjasny to Rao. Now, Rao gets a kick to the centre-ish of the ground. Now, Brown got a hand to it. Oh, what was that kick? And Houston's trying to run down his former teammate, but Travis Boak has taken him on successfully and kicked the goal. So Port Adelaide had the footy, and they've got numbers as well, and that is not good. And Port Adelaide could hit the front for the first time tonight through Connor Rosie, who is, of course, a star of the competition, and that's a really good kick from him. You wouldn't expect any less from Connor Rosie. He's an absolute elite youngster, and he's kicked that perfectly. Free kick here to Robinson. Is there someone? Oh, look at this. Thomas, all by himself, takes the mark. Is there someone else there by themselves? It doesn't look like it. So Thomas directly in front, but he's about just over 50 metres out from goal. And this would take back the lead on the verge of half-time. It's been touched. Gee, that was tight. Might have need the video review for that. So Port Adelaide have the lead at half-time. They lead by 4 points. 4 straight to 3-20. It's been a very low-scoring game. Hopefully we can take more of our chances in the second half because, as you can see, 11 inside 50s to 7. Free kick to start the second half. And this to put the Devils back in front. There was something behind the ball, so Will Hoskin Elliott will make Port Adelaide pay here. And the Devils are back in front. They lead by 2 in the early stages of the third term. Oh, go on. Kick comes out for Weller. Weller handballs it off to Kolajasny. Kolajasny kicks it in there. Bevis! Oh, couldn't mark it, but Brown out the back. Brown into an open goal, kicks it through. And the Devils have got 2 goals in a row and a handy break. Free kick to Port Adelaide. Wonder what they do with this. I don't know why they kicked it there. But here they go. It's worked out in the end. And Port Adelaide have reduced the margin back. But Burn-Jones has the footy. Off to Pau Pepper. They're playing it cool here, Port Adelaide. The 1-2 was perfection. Now we spoil it and Motlop kicks it off the deck. And Port Adelaide are back in front. All up inside our defensive 50. Gawn just hits it to space. Then he kicks it off the ground. Now Rouse there, and very good by McPherson to get the bump and then get the handball. And now Papali, off he goes, Papali. Can I get it to Rao? Oh my God, that's not where I wanted it, but Papali should still end up with it, and Papali should kick the goal. Yeah! Oh! How did I not get a goal out of that play? So here's Burgoyne with under 10 seconds to go, just pops it over to Hartlett. And that should do it, I reckon. That's going to be the end of the third quarter. So Port Adelaide, they have the lead at 3/4 time. Bit annoyed that they do, to be honest, but it's only a 3-point lead. We can easily, well, I'm not sure about easily, but we have done it before. We can get ourselves back in front and win this game. Come on, Devils. Here we go, final quarter. Come on, Devils. Let's come from behind and win this one. Oh, look at that. Back to Gawn. Over the top to Bevis. And Bevis, I think he's got it. He has. And it's the Devils back in front. Come on. Here you go, Port Adelaide. Very dangerous. No. No way. I'll give him that. It was a good mark, but fair income. We should have done better to stop that occurring. And Port Adelaide to take back the lead. Quick reply. They're back in front, Power. Oh. Watts has got time here. He can handball it off to Robbo. And then Robbo goes back to Watts. I'm just going to let Watts kick this. And he does. He slowed down there on me, Watsy, but he's kicked a goal against his former mob. Watts has a free kick, so this is a chance for him to get 2 goals against his former mob. Let's have a look. Come on, Watsy! Come on, Devils! And all of a sudden, we've got another handy break. 10 seconds to go. Oh... Robbo's just been handed the footy on a plate. And this for the icing on the cake. This is going to be another win to the Devils. Another win to the Devils. Robbo boots it through. The siren sounds. Oh, I'm loving this season. I am loving this season. Whoa, you beauty Devils! Let's just have a look at the replay. Robbo putting the icing on the cake. I'll tell you what, Port Adelaide, credit to them, 7 straight they finished up with, but it wasn't enough because the Devils just too strong. It was a pretty tough contest though for a majority of the game. Port Adelaide really did take it up to us, but we were just too strong in the last quarter. We had the legs, we had the power. And in the end, it's the Devils. 9-5-59 defeating Port Adelaide. 7 straight 42, as I mentioned. There's all the stats which you can look through yourself. Let's have a look at the major ball winners for Port Adelaide. Passini gets 12 as well as Wines. Mays with 11. And for the Devils, Gawn with 11. Robbo with 8. Brown also with 8. The goal kickers for Port Adelaide, singles to Motlop, Wines and Mohandas, I think that's how you pronounce it. And for the Devils, 2 goals to Robbo, Brown and Watts. Player of the match, Max Gawn, Ben Brown in the votes. Good to see Devils getting some votes now. I wonder if Max Gawn is up there in the Brownlow. I think he has got a few votes, I think, this season. I could be wrong, actually. But anyway, what a win. What a win for the Devils. Another win. I'm not sure how many wins that is in a row now. I'll have to check before we get to the results. So let's go there now. The rest of the round results. So the Devils have won 5 in a row and 9 of our last 10 matches. So we're on a roll at the moment as we have a look at the rest of the round 16 results. Friday night footy at UTAS Stadium, and it was Collingwood defeating the Hawks by a narrow margin, 59-56. At the SCG, Melbourne defeat the Swans 55-49. At the MCG, Essendon defeat Richmond by a point. Carlton defeat Brisbane 80-52 at the Gabba. The Western Bulldogs get a nice win against the Eagles 100-76. The Crows beat North. Yes! Yes, yes, yes. If you don't know why I'm celebrating, go back and watch the last episode. We're second on the ladder, and I think we're 4 points behind North, I think. I can't remember now, but anyway, 66-62, the Crows beat North. GMHBA Stadium, the Giants 62 to Geelong 61. And in the final game of the round at Marvel Stadium, St Kilda 68 defeat Fremantle 51. I'll show you the ladder before we get into our next game because look at this! Look at that! Look at it! Oh, I thought I would have never ever seen the day. Tasmanian Devils on top of the ladder on percentage. Look at our percentage. We had the best percentage in the league. What in God's name is going on here? Why is Scott Pendlebury in Geelong gear? He told me he was retiring. You cheeky bastard. Let's get into it. Round 17. We're taking on the Cats at Blundstone Arena. We only just recently played the Cats at GMHBA Stadium and we won pretty convincingly. So hoping to do the same here. I think they're about 6 on the ladder at the moment. As we have a look at the Devils team, no changes. Once again, I can't change a winning team. I'm sure you all agree. And there's the Cats team. I'm a bit concerned. Why is Scott Pendlebury playing for the Cats? He told me he was retiring. It literally said retiring at end of contract. He was a free agent, but he said he was retiring. As you can see, I haven't negotiated with Scott Pendlebury, and this is the reason why he is retiring. After 1 season with the Devils, he has decided to pull the pin, chuck the boots out, and retire. Which I'm a little disappointed about. Is that a glitch in the game, or is that just Scott Pendlebury deciding he wants... And what's even worse, he's the captain. Oh, Scott Pendlebury. You do not have my love anymore. So out come the Devils, top of the ladder. 9 of our last 10 games we've won. We've won 5 games in a row. We are absolutely flying at the moment. I just want to keep winning because I want to keep that top position on the ladder, even though it doesn't really mean much at the end of the day. What means a lot is a premiership. Here he is. Betrayal. The betrayal. I'm going to call you Mr. Betrayal from now on, Scott Pendlebury. What a joke that is. And even worse, he's won the toss. I hope we smash the Cats just because of that. Absolutely appalling. You are a liar, Scott Pendlebury, an absolute bloody liar. Here we go. Devils and Cats at Bluntstone, round 17 underway. Oh, bloody hell, Dan Houston tried to spoil it, but he was halfway down the carpet trying to spoil it, and James Parsons kicks the first goal of the match. So Geelong have the lead early. Oh, Stanley. Oh, Webster, that is beautiful. Oh, no! I went to play on. I thought I could take him on. And I've given away a free. And this is going to be 2 goals in a row for the Cats. Gary Rowan kicks it through. I am dumb. Oh, Pendlebury, you're gone! You're gone, mate! That's what you get for being an absolute liar. And ball falls to the back. We're going to get a kick towards goal, but no one's there. That's a bit disappointing. But Took Miller can pick this up and he can take... In fact, I'm just going to kick it over to McPherson. Oh, really? Goal. Oh, no! No! High ball inside 50. Good spoil. And siren sounds. So, we're goalless at the quarter-time break. I'm so angry at you. Yeah, you can address your troops. You can address your troops because you should be playing for the Devils. Ooh, we've got to get over it, though. We've got to get over it. We've got to focus on this game because the reality is we're 11 points down at the first break. The kick. Very good kick. And Caddy now has the footy. Now I'm just going to kick it inside 50. Brown! Yes! Good on you, Ben Brown. Oh, gee, this wind is scary. Look at... Oh, it's so windy. Where do I start it? I'm just going to start at the clock tower. Do you reckon that's too wide? Let's have a look. Oh, even that hasn't gone through. Dear, oh dear. Tough day at the office today. Oh, why? What? Ah. We haven't been in this situation for a while. Here goes Rewalt. Good hand. Oh, gee, that nearly worked out. Bevis got it to Rewalt. Now, Rewalt takes them on and kicks it. Get in there. And the Devils finally, at long last, kick their first goal of the game. Oh, Weller. Don't know how he got that, but look at this. Weller into an open goal. Has got it. And the Devils have got back-to-back goals. Oh, he's given it to me. Thanks, mate. Now I've just got to go on and kick the goal. On the verge of half-time. I'm going to start it here. You know what? I'm just going to start it here and see if it comes back correctly. This wind is so rough. How does that happen? How do you start it from... Anyway. Geelong, 2-goal lead at half-time. We've got a little bit of work to do, to be honest. 2-2-14 the Devils. Trail the Cats, 4-2-26. Good tackle. Now we come away with it. Now this is a 2-on-1. That's a good spoil. And then the kick towards the open goal. Rewalt just kick it off the ground. He picks it up and Kicks it to McPherson. Okay then. And then McPherson's got to guide this through with the wind blowing. Come on, McPherson. Get this, mate. He's got it. It's gone through. And the Devils reduce the margin. So ball in our defensive half. Run College. Oh no, Kolajasny, no. He won the hit out, but he hit it straight to Rowan. And the margin back out to 13 points. So Jenkins has the footy. Oh, here we go. Here's a chance. Bevis over the top to McPherson. I'm going to play on here because I feel like if I play on, I'll kick the goal, and I did. And Darcy McPherson, he has 2 goals on the board, and that's a much-needed goal before the break. So, 3 seconds to go. Big final term coming up. It's a 7-point lead to the Cats. They've led all game. All game. So this would be a genuine come-from-behind victory if we were able to get in front and win in the final quarter. Oh, Took. You are an absolute star. You are an absolute star. Not the greatest kick, though. Here we go. Greenwood. Greenwood. Still Greenwood. Not a bad kick to Jack Watts. Again, this wind is just blowing. A gale. And this is an important kick by Jack Watts. Let's have a look. It's a goal! It's got there! Gone through! Come on! Geelong are just stuffing around with it here. Oh, here's our chance. Here's our chance. Matt Rao, get the spoil. Well done. Here's our chance. Papali! What was that? What was that? No, get on him. Here's Parfit. 25 seconds remaining. Oh, no. No way. That's it. We're going to lose a game. That's frustrating. That sucks, to be honest. I mean, we can't win them all, let's be honest, but we had some chances. We had some chances. We just didn't make the most of them today. Gee, we flogged the Cats the last time we played them, and then somehow they beat us at Blundstone. I don't understand how Scott Penderbury... Like, I don't think he played in the last time we played the Cats. So has he come out of retirement halfway through the season? I don't know. But anyway, this is the final score. Devils 5-2-32, defeated by 8 points. The Cats 6-4-40. So, let's have a look at the major ball winners. And for the Devils, Houston 8, Impey Caddy was 7, the Cats, wow, look at all those major ball winners. Toohey 16, Stanley 15, Dangerfield 14. It's the highest numbers I've ever seen in AFL Evolution 2, well, on 5-minute quarters at least. Goal kickers for the Devils, McPherson 2, Lockie Weller and Watts with singles, and then for the Cats, Rowan with 3, Parsons and Parfit with singles. Who's the player of the match? It all goes to Geelong. So there you go. The Cats led at every change and they held us off and they won by 8 points. Let's have a look at the rest of the round 17 results, and it started on Friday night with Richmond defeating the Swans 101-89. The Bulldogs defeat Fremantle away from home 67-53. The Giants defeat Port Adelaide at Giants Stadium 34-65. Carlton defeated by St Kilda at the MCG 51-63. At the same time, Melbourne defeat Hawthorn at the MCG 65-42. Essendon defeat the Crows by a point, 58-57. North Melbourne have been smashed. We might still be on top. Maybe. We'll have a look in a sec. But Brisbane defeat North Melbourne 100-27 at Marvel Stadium. And in the final game of the round, Collingwood winners against West Coast 88-36 at the MCG. And we are not on top of the ladder. We've dropped to second after that loss to the Cats. Collingwood have taken top spot. 2 points above us they are. They're on 46. We're on 44. North Melbourne are still on 44, of course, but we have a massive percentage. So we're ahead of them. Fourth is the Dogs, so that's the top four. And then fifth, the Bombers, sixth, Geelong, seventh, GWS, and eighth is Richmond. And then outside the 8 on percentage in ninth is the Adelaide Crows. And then in 10th is Melbourne, 11th Brisbane, 12th Carlton, 13th Hawthorn, 14th Sydney, 15th Port Adelaide, 16th Fremantle, 17th West Coast, and last is St Kilda. Gee, I wish we had a kept top spot though, but we've got plenty of opportunities to get that top spot back. Thanks very much everyone for watching this episode of the Tassie Devils AFL Evo 2 Coach Career Series. Hope you enjoyed. If you did, thumbs up, comment on this video, share it and subscribe. Would really appreciate all of that. Until next time, take care, stay safe, catch you later.